What up? Welcome back to PoKaching, guys. Hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we finally have something to open up on the channel. I say finally, I opened Mega Dreams a while ago, but it was before Christmas. I know you saw the videos recently, but for me, I haven't opened anything in a little while, and especially not in English. So we're finally getting back into opening some English cards, and honestly, as much as I love Japanese and the texture and so on and the quality of the cards, I'm actually pretty excited to be opening up some English cards because, you know, the English card back is really nostalgic. I know that sounds silly because it's the back of the card, who cares? But honestly, that's a detail that's really cool. And just before we get into it, I actually ordered a card. Now, I know it might not seem like much to you guys, nothing special really, but I got this gold label. So CCC is a French grading company. And don't worry, we are going to be getting into the opening, which is Phantasmal Flames, as you can see right in the back there. But yeah, I got this Master Ball Reverse Scyther. I love these Master Ball Reverses from 151. Absolutely love Scyther in this artwork, which is really cool. And so yeah, this card is a flawless card, apart from the edges, which is a 9.5, and I will show you how tiny the damage is. Don't know if you can even see that. That tiny speck is what brings it down to a 9.5, and that's why I like CCC so much. I just think that they're so accurate with the grading, and you know that you're never going to be disappointed. Like, they don't miss anything. And so yeah, it's hard to get high grades, but at least when you buy a higher grade card, you know what you're guessing and you're never disappointed. So anyway, I did buy quite a few other Master Ball Reverses from 151, and I will be going over that in another video, because I did sell a bunch of stuff to actually focus on 151. So yeah, I'll put them in the back there. We do have Charizard here to help us pull the Mega Charizard X EX, the sexy Charizard as I like to call him. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Let's not waste any more time. We have the dumb little Mewtwo for good luck, which is going right there. We have our sleeves. We have the tiny knife, which I don't really need at all because we're opening up blister packs. So we have two variants here. So we have the Sneasel one and we have the Weavile one. So I did say in my past video that I would talk about price per pack and how much I paid for these. So I did search quite a bit before finding these, and I negotiated a little bit with the seller. It wasn't too hard, he was actually really cool. So I'm actually going to give him a shout out. Let me just get his name. So I hope I'm pronouncing this right, but it's Rafael Oliveira, or Rafael Oliveira. He's from Portugal, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Portugal. So yeah, I just wanted to give him a shout out. Nice guy, really helped out making a good deal on these. And I actually paid 1650 euros per triple pack, which is a really good price, honestly. And he was very fair with that, so I was pretty lucky to find that. And so we're not going to waste any more time, we're going to get right into it. But yeah, thanks to you, man, if you're watching this video, because I know you know I have a YouTube channel. But yeah, thanks to you for the deal, and I will be leaving you feedback just after this, actually, and confirming the order. So here we go, guys, getting into the first one. Man, this cardboard's actually... The cardboard back is actually pretty thick. And I don't want to damage the promo, the Weavile. So I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? Tiny knife is gonna come in handy. Tiny knife. Sorry. Let's try not to do anything to damage the packs or the card. So there we go. So at least you know that the cardboard backing is pretty solid if you want to keep these sealed as a nice sealed item. And I definitely have some that I'm going to be keeping sealed for the personal collection and also for the future. So here we have 3 pack arts. I don't know if we have every single artwork here. I think we do. So here's the promo. I'm going to try not to get my fingerprints all over that. So there it is. I'm not sure if that's... Is that warped? Yeah, slightly, because obviously it's been in the cardboard, but it's not damaged at all. So there you go, hollow Weavile, pretty cool artwork. I love the galaxy foil on that one, and the back looks pretty solid. So yeah, gonna sleeve that one up just to keep it protected. And yeah, we'll see what we can get. So this is a smaller set, obviously. smaller sets means you have a better chance of actually hitting the cards you want to get. So we're going to be opening up 3 triple blister packs. So here we have obviously the Mega Charizard right there. We have Mega Heracross and Mega Gengar. Shame he didn't get the SIR in this set. But anyway, let's get right into it. Back to opening some English cards. So that's awesome. So here's your code card, guys. So the color is different. I didn't see that yet. First time opening up Mega Evolution sets. So here we have a nice Sandile. So I'm really looking forward to getting some of the commons and uncommons. That Piplop's actually really cool. I do like that one. I like the Charmander and Charmeleon look awesome. So we have Zigzagoon, Misdreavus. So we are taking our time to look at these a little bit, not rushing through it because I haven't seen these before in person. Here we have a Cresselia, nice, a Linoon or Linoon, or I can't remember how you say that. Blowtorch, so it's cool to be able to actually read the names and see what's written. So we have Vibrava with Super Vibration. Alright, so the reverses don't have the energy symbols on them anymore. Then we have a Smeargle reverse, and for the rare we have a Hollow Reshiram, so there you go. I know most people speed through the cards, but I just want to kind of take my time and actually look at them. And then we have a Darkness Energy. So let's move on to the Mega Heracross pack. See what we can get. Hopefully, man, I'd absolutely love to pull that Charizard. That would be insane. Obviously, pretty unlikely, but you never know. There are chances, I guess. So here's the Energy, which is a Water Energy right there. Then we have a Bronzor, sorry. I'm gonna say Bronzor. Dugong has a really nice illustration rare. Ghastly, Mimikyu. I love this artwork of Mimikyu. Very, very cool. We have a Dizzying Valley, Meloetta. Nice. A Honchcraw being followed by some other kind of bird Pokemon. I'm not too sure. A Seviper reverse. So I couldn't actually tell that was a reverse because it's pretty dark. Then we have an Alcremie. Nice. And then we have a Rotom EX. That's the first EX we're getting from this set. And I'm curious to see how the Mega EX cards look in English, because I did see them in Mega Dream EX and they look pretty badass. So I'm curious to see how they look in English. I'm gonna move this Charizard over to the side a little bit there so I can display the cards in the background. Now we're getting into the Mega Charizard pack. And so, a lot of people are saying this set is so small, it's Charizard or bust for the set, so I think that it's a good thing and a bad thing. So obviously the Charizard is easier to get than it may be in other bigger sets because the set is smaller, so your chances are higher if you pull an SIR to actually hit the Charizard. But then again, so it's easier, but then again in the future, when people come back to this set, they'll be more likely to open it because there's a better chance of actually getting the card that they want. So it's kind of like, I'm not too sure what to think, but I think it can work both ways. So I don't know what you guys think about it, but that's my thinking anyway. And seeing that the artwork is that good, it's so good, it's insane. I do think that people will definitely come back to it. I mean, this set really makes me think about Silver Tempest with the Lugia. Insane card, and it's for sure that some people are going to be going back to that to try and pull that card at some point. So yeah, might not be the most expensive set, but it has a Charizard that looks insane. So I guess we'll have to see. There's that Charmander. Absolutely love that artwork. Very simple, but very, very cool. And I really like Hyoganosuke's artwork a lot, so that's a nice one to add. And we have a Bronzor, a Trapinch, Jumbo Ice Cream, Darmanitan. We have Grimsley's move, I don't even know who that is. A Charcadet reverse. Now that artwork of Charcadet is absolutely awesome. That looks amazing. Love that. Really, really nice. Then we have a reverse Jigglypuff. Once again, beautiful, beautiful artwork. So yeah, it's a smaller set, but look at the artworks on some of these cards, man. Absolutely insane. And then we have a Genesect from Mitsuhiro Arita, I believe. Yep. You can recognize his artwork pretty easily, but that's a cool card. Nice. Put that in the back, and then we have our basic energy. And I'm just going to pause the video to open the next one so I don't waste any time. It's open! We're good! So here's a Sneasel promo. Pretty cool, once again, Galaxy foil there. Can you see that? Right, so I'm going to sleeve that one up, just looking at the back. Yeah, man, they look pretty good. They look nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice minty cards for the promos. It's good because in the past, like a while ago, a lot of the time the promos were really damaged, especially the tin promos. That was back in the day though. I don't know if you guys opened up Pokemon cards back then, but yeah, like the EX tins and so on were terrible. Like the cards would always have like weird indents on them because of the way they were inserted in the plastic thing. I don't know if you know what I mean, but if you opened tins back in the day, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So here we have a nice Gloom. I really like the Oddish from this set actually. A Dugong, Jigglypuff once again, beautiful artwork, man. The colors on that are insane. Oh, I thought I had 2 cards there. Darumaka, a Meloetta, so we're doubling up on quite a few cards already. Very, very small set, only 94 cards actually. Okay. A Honchkrow, Grimsley's Move once again. We have a Sandile reverse, yeah. Then we have a Bramblin reverse, so first time seeing that card. And we have a Vileplume holo, and I absolutely love that artwork. I think it looks awesome. Very, very fun, kind of vibrant artwork. Definitely a cool one. So I'm happy to have that one. And then we have the energy in the back, so Psychic Energy. Here's the Mega Gengar pack. So yeah, still really curious to see what those Mega EXs look like in English. And then there's that Oddish, awesome. There's the code card. And the energy, so Lightning Energy. So we have this really, really nice Oddish. I love it. Just sitting on the steps somewhere. Steps? I think it's steps. Is that an Aircon unit or step? I have no idea. Anyway, very, very cool artwork. I absolutely love that one. And we have Smeargle. A Gligar, that's a cool artwork too. And I think that's the arena, you know how, you know, on the, I don't know if it's on the pack arts or the booster box. Basically, there's a card in the set called Battle Cage, and it's all about battling, and I think that's like the gates to it down there. So it's like it's in some sort of arena, jeez, that's hard to say. Anyway, Palmy, cool. Low Kicks, nice artwork. Dawn, a Crocodile. There's that Vileplume as a reverse, awesome. Alcremie, and oh, nice! So we got full art. So Grimsley's Move. Sorry, that was really out of focus there. Pretty nice texture on that actually. Looks nice. I like the colors on this one. So that's cool. Very, very cool. Check that out. Once again, I have no idea who this is, but cool. Nice full art. Let me just sleeve him up, and I will check for condition. Oh man, the print quality looks solid. So these were printed in the Netherlands, I believe, because I got these from Europe. So often when we buy from Europe, the cards, even if they are in English, they're printed in the Netherlands or I can't remember where else. But yeah, there's your code card, guys. Energy at the back, Psychic once again. So now we have a nice little Nimble. Pillow-Swine, love that card, pretty cool artwork. Focus please, thank you. Pillow-Swine, a Palm, that looks nice too, very, very cool. A Palmo, a Punk Helmet, Cresselia once again, Linoon once again. I'm not going to say once again for every card we're going to get a repeat of because we're going to get a lot. Trapinch, Jigglypuff Reverse, and Rotom EX again. I'm going to say again for that one because that's 2 of the same EX. Well, not back to back, but like I didn't get any EXs in between, and we have 2 Rotoms. So that's the thing, you know, when you're opening up these kinds of packs, you never know what you're gonna get. You could get something really insane, you could get like really nice packs, you could get kind of average packs. You never really know what you're gonna get. So we're just gonna go through these 3, and there will be more openings of this set on the channel, by the way. So I do have more to open, so definitely stay tuned for that. And if you're interested in subscribing to the channel, joining the PoKaching gang, then go ahead, join the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell as well, leave a like on the video, and definitely don't hesitate to comment down below because I reply to all your comments, love talking to you guys. And I know some of you guys that watch comment regularly, and I love talking to you all. So yeah, keep it up, and let's keep chatting, let's keep supporting one another. But yeah, thanks so much for all of you that do interact. And yeah, code card, there you go. Energy is gonna be a Leaf Energy. So we have a Charcadet for the first card. Awesome. So I haven't seen it as a regular card yet, but there you go. Awesome, awesome artwork. I love that card. Murkrow looking pretty cool. Who did that one? Tomokazu Kamiya. Pretty cool, kind of chaotic. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, it looks like swings that are being blown in the wind or something. I don't know. Anyway. Here we have a Lombre. We have Duraludon looking like Godzilla, blasting a laser there, destroying the city. Grimsley's move. Alcremie. Haunter. Awesome. Okay, see, this in person actually looks way better than what I saw. I quite like the way that's drawn, kind of like geometrical shapes, so it's kind of like angular, if that makes sense. So yeah, very, very cool. Then we have a Reverse Haunter, nice. Meloetta, and we have a Mega Diancie EX. So there we go, first Mega EX card. These are actually beautiful cards. I know they're not that rare because they're not that hard to hit, but the texture on these is really nice, and I do like these kind of like mega colorful, kind of glossy, hollow bits that are poking out of the card. So yeah, that's very, very cool. I do like that one. Nice card. Definitely going to sleeve that one up. And then we have 2 more packs to go, and we will call it for this video. So it's a shorter one, but at the same time, you know, you have to kind of like spread out your openings and not open up too many packs in a oneer because the prices are so high. And hopefully that'll change at some point. So if you haven't seen my previous video, I talked about perfect order and how that might affect the market in some way. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, nobody really knows, but it could have a positive effect. So yeah, if you want to check that one out, definitely go see it. It's just my previous video just before this one. So Duraludon there, Carvanha, there's that Charmeleon, how cool is that? And I really like Unimori as well as an illustrator. I really like the art style, so beautiful, beautiful card. That's such a nice Charmeleon. Then we have a Wondrous Patch, Mamoswine, Bronzong, Moltres Reverse. That's a pretty badass looking Moltres right there. Going crazy. Then we have another Wondrous Patch Reverse, Vileplume, Hollow, and we have a Lightning Energy to finish it off. And final pack for right now, this video, we have a Mega Gengar EX pack. Let's see if we can get some last pack magic here. So here's the code card for you guys. Oh, that just hit me. Steel Energy. Let's do that properly. There you go. So we have a little Swinub there. First time getting that. I think Snubble. Very cool artwork on that. That looks awesome. Then we have an Apom, a Ghastly, Ceruledge. Beautiful, beautiful card there. Awesome Pokemon as well. Do like Ceruledge. We have a Fire Breather, Honchkrow, a Carvanha Reverse, Mimikyu Reverse, and a Moltres Hollow to finish off. So yeah, I don't know if we got like what the pull rates are on this set too much. I think they're a bit higher than they were before for all the like Scarlet and Violet stuff towards the end of the Scarlet and Violet era. But yeah, we'll just go over the cards that we pulled in this video. So nothing too crazy, but you know, we got some nice commons and uncommons. This Mega Diancie is pretty awesome. We got Rotom EX ×2. We got Grimsley's move full art. Pretty cool card. And then we do have the promo, you know, Weavile and Sneasel cards. So yeah, nothing too crazy, but I'm still happy with the opening. I like the cards I got, the commons, uncommons. Got the Charmeleon, Charmander. Got a nice Haunter and Ghastly. The Vileplume's awesome. Charcadet's awesome. Yeah, some really nice cards. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked seeing the cards, even though you've probably seen them before. But yeah, I'm just happy to be opening up some cards in English again. And I do plan to buy more. I'm getting back into buying, you know, even if the prices are a bit higher. The thing is, you know, the whole Millennium Print Group thing that's been purchased, the sort of big facility that's been purchased, isn't going to be up and running until like 2027 or end of 27 or beginning of 28. I'm not too sure. So it's a while off. So maybe they'll have it running in part, so not the entire facility, but maybe part of it will be up and running before. You know, maybe they'll gradually increase the production, and hopefully that'll help, you know, cool things down with the market. We're not there yet. You know, product is very difficult to get with all the rip and shipping, all the, you know, people like me that are opening packs, any collectors that do it off camera as well. So yeah, I'm kind of, I know it's not a good thing, and I definitely disagree with the prices. I'm trying to get deals where I can. I always look at price per pack and kind of try to stay around, you know, €5-ish if I can. And that's just what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I mean, at some point, you know, some of these sets you just kind of have to sadly bite the bullet and maybe spend a little bit more than you're comfortable with if you want to actually enjoy it or open it. If you want to wait, you're completely okay to do that, and you're right to do that technically. It's just that personally, I have this YouTube channel. I want to be opening up the newer sets. I want to be sharing it with you guys. I love opening the cards, and there are some sets I just don't want to miss out on, like Phantasmal Flames. Even though a lot of people say, you know, smaller set kind of sucks, you know, I think it does have potential down the line. Once again, smaller set means you have a better chance of actually hitting the card you want, and a lot of people will want that Charizard. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's a cool little set, and I actually like smaller sets. I'll be honest, I prefer smaller sets. I like it when you have like 6 SIRs in a set. It makes them feel a bit more special, you know? It's kind of like you have 6... It's more manageable, if that makes sense. Like, you know, Ascended Heroes is coming out soon. There are so many cards in that set. I don't know what the hit rates are going to be like, but if it's anything like Prismatic, that's going to be an absolute nightmare to collect, and I probably won't be opening much of that at all if I can even get my hands on it. If I can get some, I'll probably open like 1 ETB or something on the channel just to kind of, you know, open it and share it with you guys. But other than that, if I get any, I'm probably not going to be opening it because it just doesn't make sense, because it's just so hard to actually hit something. But once again, we don't know what the pull rates are yet, and let's not be negative. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I managed to make this video 20 minutes long, opening up 9 packs, so I hope that wasn't too long for you guys. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, peace out, bye!